Willie D Live.
We got a dude who got popped for shoplifting at Walmart, and he pulled out a gun, and he was ready to pop the police. Pull that thing out like, get out, everybody get out. Put a gun, no, I'm just, he ain't do all that. But he pulled that thing out, and he squeezed the trigger. He pulled it out, he squeezed the trigger, but it didn't pop off. Check him out.
I told her not to steal, bro.
You didn't steal, so it wasn't up on her. You watched you walk over and put an item in the bag off the shelf.
Using neighbors, please.
55.50.
Need help, need help.
Give us your hands, now.
Don't touch him.
Do not touch anything.
I'm not.
Come from. Just clean.
Don't say that.
I gotta watch that again, fam. I gotta see that again. Let's go.
I told her not to steal.
What I'm looking for is the reaction of the police officer and the other guy. The guy in the white shirt possibly saved the police officer's life and his own life. He kind of got caught off. He got caught off guard, and he lost a valuable second or so. But he finally caught his snap, and he went back in on Buddy. But I'm trying to see. But you see how lax they are. They allowed them. They brought them into that room and didn't pat him down. Didn't search his belongings. If they had patted him down, like they might do, say, a chocolate member of society, perhaps they would have saw the gun and they wouldn't have found themselves in that predicament. But check this out.
You didn't steal, so it wasn't up on her. You watched you walk over and put an item in the bag off the shelf.
Using neighbors, please.
55.50.
Hey! No!
Oh,
Get back! Need help, need help.
Give us your hands, now.
Don't touch him.
Do not touch anything.
I'm not.
Come from. Just clean.
Don't say that.
when white privilege goes wrong, you saw what happened. See, this is why a lot of white guys have opportunities to kill police officers and shoot police officers, because they don't approach them with the same energy and same bias as they might approach a black person, especially a black person who has given you no indication that they are a danger. They haven't done anything to show you that they are a danger or they've committed any kind of crime. But yet they come in really aggressive oftentimes. They're ready to kill something, and they oftentimes do kill something. Most of the time they kill, the person is unarmed. And most of the time they kill, they say, I thought he had a gun. I thought he was reaching for a gun. This is why white dudes get so many opportunities to pop the police. I've seen them walk up to the white dudes. They won't even have their hand on their gun. They won't pull the gun out or nothing. They just walk up there all friendly and shit. Hey, where you going? Oh, I'm going over down here the street to see Becky. Who's Becky? Oh, that's my old girlfriend. Well, who's this in the car? That's my wife. Well, did you know you had a busted tail light right there? Yeah. Dudes just be reaching, everybody moving around, everybody just doing whatever they want to do. Okay, yeah, just hold up right a minute. I'll be right back. White dude, get out the car. Pow, 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 pow. They very seldom have that same type of energy. They very seldom approach them with the same amount of caution that they approach Black people, or the same amount of energy. They very seldom do that. And that's why the white dudes mostly have the drop on them, because they don't have the same energy when they're dealing with them. You know damn well ain't no way they would have had a Black person sitting on that couch without searching them first. That would have been the first thing they would have done. Get in here, let me make sure everything good. Woo. They're not patting them down anything. They just letting them just chill. That don't happen if they're Black. That do not happen if they're Black. And I can tell you something else absolutely would not have happened. He pulls a gun out. He tries to shoot the police. You heard it click. So he squeezed the trigger. He tried to shoot the cop. He squeezed the trigger. The gun didn't go. I mean, he had an aim for his head. Squeezed the trigger. The gun didn't go off. So his next move, the police already got his gun out. The police get him down and put his gun up. You know he would have executed a Black person. You know he would have killed him. He would have killed him. It is that same white privilege that inspired thousands of people to storm the Capitol and go inside and pee inside the chambers and take a dump on the desk of officials, serving politicians. It's that same amount of white privilege. And white privilege is the biggest threat to American safety. That white entitlement is the biggest threat. That white entitlement comes from that white privilege. When you are privileged and that privilege is taken away from you, or you feel that it's taken away from you, or somehow it's eluding you, it's scary. It's scary. Wait a minute. You mean I'm going to have to compete on the same level as everybody else? Oh, I can't do it. I am not going to be able to do it. They're taking our country away. We want our country back, but we have all the advantages and we don't have to compete. We don't have to be as good, and we can still make more money than them and live in big houses. I want to kill somebody. I want to kill everybody. That's what a lot of that be about, fam. A lot of that be about these dudes who have just given up because they don't want to compete. They've given up because they just don't see white privilege working out for them. And it ain't happening fast enough for them. So even white privilege ain't enough for them. Even when they see it, they say, well, I'm still white and I know there's a double standard and all that work. But even white privilege ain't enough. I'm finna crash out. That's where that come from. That crashing out like that. These are guys, they're not hard, they're not tough guys. It doesn't take a lot to kill people. You know, it doesn't take a lot to squeeze the trigger, right? That if you look across this country, there's been millions and millions. Ain't nothing special about killing somebody. You know, and let me put it like this. Killing a person is special, but it doesn't make you special, right? There's millions and millions and millions of people who have killed people. So you ain't in a special category. You ain't nothing special. You're not special because you killed somebody, because you went and killed a bunch of black people in a church or a supermarket or wherever. You're not special because you went and shot up the school. People shoot up schools every day now. It's nothing special about you. And nobody's going to remember you like that. You're going to be remembered as a sucker, a loser, a quitter. See, because that's what it really boils down to, quitting. So many people throughout time has carried their cross all the way to the end, and they played the hand that they were dealt with. They had setbacks. They had failures. They bounced back. They figured out a way to continue on. They figured out a way to get to where they was trying to go to, baptism by fire. They did it. They figured it out. They just went. They kept on going. It's people right now. It's little kids right now who are in the second and third grade who are in very dire circumstances right now. They have very dire living conditions, and they're saying to themselves, "I'm going to make it out." And they're getting up every day. They're humping to go get it every day. They're getting up to go get it. And they're dealing with abuse along the way. But they're determined already at 8, 9 years old, I am going to get out of this situation. I'm going to make it. I'm going to be somebody.